Ever wondered why corruption persists despite numerous attempts to curb it in India? It's a question that has puzzled many. Corruption, as we know, is a serious issue that hinders the growth of any nation. Vigilance plays a crucial role in addressing this issue. But how effective is it in our country? Well, it's not just about individuals being vigilant. It's about institutions playing their part too. To answer that, we need to dive into the role and functions of the Central Vigilance Commission in India. The Central Vigilance Commission, or CVC, was birthed in 1964 to address rampant corruption. This national watchdog was formed during a time when India was grappling with corruption in its early post-independence years. The CVC's inception was a bold move by the government, aimed at promoting integrity, transparency, and accountability in administration. Initially, the CVC was an advisory body created on the recommendations of the Santhanam Committee. It was charged with the responsibility of advising the government on issues concerning corruption. The commission, in its early years, played a pivotal role in maintaining the integrity of the administration by making recommendations to the government on matters of disciplinary action against public servants. Over the years, the role of the CVC has evolved and expanded, reflecting the changing dynamics of corruption in India. It's a testament to the nation's commitment to uphold the principles of good governance. Now that we know why the CVC was established, let's delve into its functions. Firstly, the CVC plays a significant advisory role in the Indian government's administrative machinery. In the sprawling labyrinth of Indian bureaucracy, the Central Vigilance Commission, or CVC, functions as a critical guide. As a beacon of integrity, it ensures the smooth and ethical functioning of the government machinery. One of the key responsibilities of the CVC is advising the central government on corruption prevention measures. It's like a knowledgeable friend who points out the pitfalls and guides you through the maze of ethical dilemmas. The CVC suggests comprehensive measures to eliminate opportunities for corruption, helping create a transparent and accountable system. For instance, the CVC might advise on system improvements to reduce unnecessary bureaucratic hurdles, which are often breeding grounds for corruption. It could also recommend measures to enhance transparency in tendering processes, preventing any under-the-table dealings. But the CVC's advice doesn't stop at corruption prevention. It also recommends improvements in vigilance administration. This means it provides guidance on enhancing the efficiency and effectiveness of vigilance departments within various government organizations. It's like a coach helping to strengthen the team's defense against corruption. The CVC also plays a crucial role in advising the government on vigilance matters related to its personnel. It helps the government make informed decisions on disciplinary matters, ensuring fairness and justice in the system. It's like a referee, ensuring that the rules of the game are followed and any fouls are duly penalized. The CVC's advisory role extends even to the public sector. It advises public sector enterprises on their vigilance policies and procedures, helping them maintain high standards of integrity and transparency. It's like a mentor guiding these enterprises towards ethical business practices. So, in a nutshell, the advisory role of the CVC is multifaceted. It's not just about pointing out the wrongs, it's about suggesting the rights. It's about creating an environment where corruption finds no room to thrive. Clearly, the CVC is not just a watchdog, but also a guide. Secondly, the CVC is a key investigator of corruption cases. Diving into the investigative role of the Central Vigilance Commission, or CVC, we see a significant aspect of its mandate. The CVC is tasked with the responsibility of investigating complaints of corruption against government officials. This role is of paramount importance in maintaining the integrity of public administration in India. The CVC's investigative process starts when a complaint is received. This complaint can come from various sources. It could be an anonymous tip-off, a report from another government department, or even from a member of the public. The CVC takes all these complaints seriously, treating each one with the same level of scrutiny. Once a complaint is received, the CVC initiates an inquiry. It's not just a cursory look over, but a detailed investigation. The CVC has the power to call for files, documents, and even personnel from the concerned government department. The objective is to gather all possible evidence related to the alleged corrupt practices. During these investigations, the CVC maintains a high level of confidentiality. This is essential to protect the identity of the complainant and also to ensure that the investigation is not compromised in any way. The Commission's commitment to confidentiality underscores its dedication to creating an environment where corruption can be reported without fear of retaliation. Upon completion of an investigation, if the allegations are found to be substantiated, the CVC recommends punitive action against the guilty officials. This could range from penalties and demotions to dismissals and prosecutions. The final decision, however, rests with the respective government department. The CVC's role is to provide an impartial investigation and make recommendations based on its findings. In cases where the allegations are not substantiated, the CVC ensures that the reputation of the concerned official is not tarnished. The Commission upholds the principle of innocent until proven guilty and ensures that the process is fair and transparent. Thus, the CVC is a pivotal player in the fight against corruption. Its investigative role is vital in ensuring that corruption is not just identified, but also thoroughly investigated and appropriately dealt with. It's not just a watchdog, but a guardian of public trust and integrity. Thirdly, the CVC also plays a supervisory role in vigilance matters. It is not only an advisory and investigative body, but also a watchdog that keeps a stern eye on the vigilance departments of various central government organizations. The Central Vigilance Commission is like a conductor of an orchestra, ensuring that all the players, in this case the vigilance departments, are performing their roles correctly. It is there to ensure that the procedures followed by these departments are in line with the established norms and regulations. It does so by regularly reviewing their work, conducting surprise checks, and scrutinizing their reports. In a sense, it ensures that the vigilance machinery of the country is running smoothly and effectively. It's crucial to understand that the CVC is not there to micromanage. It doesn't interfere in the day-to-day operations of these departments. Rather, it provides guidance, sets standards, and ensures adherence to these standards. It's a bit like a sports coach who doesn't play in the game, but ensures that the team is playing according to the rules and at their best level. The Commission also monitors the progress of investigations and inquiries conducted by these departments. It ensures that these investigations are completed in a timely manner and that no stone is left unturned. It's like a quality control manager, making sure that the job is done right and within the given time frame. Moreover, the CVC also ensures that the vigilance departments maintain integrity in their operations. It checks for any irregularities or misconduct and takes appropriate action when necessary. It's like a moral compass, pointing the departments in the right direction and ensuring they stay on the path of righteousness. In essence, the supervisory role of the Central Vigilance Commission is a critical aspect of its function. It provides the necessary oversight to ensure that the vigilance machinery of the country is functioning effectively and efficiently, maintaining the highest standards of integrity. So the CVC is also a guardian, ensuring vigilance practices are up to par. So far, we've seen that the Central Vigilance Commission, or the CVC, acts as an advisor, an investigator, and a supervisor. This trio of roles paints a multifaceted picture of the CVC's functions, all aimed at combating corruption in India. As an advisor, the CVC provides guidance to the government on matters of corruption, suggesting measures to prevent and deal with this menace. It's like the wise old sage, always there to offer a word of advice when you need it. Offering recommendations on system improvements and procedural changes, the CVC keeps a vigilant eye on the government's conduct and practices. Next in line is its role as an investigator. Much like a detective, the CVC probes into complaints of corruption, misconduct, or misuse of power. It's the Sherlock Holmes of the Indian administrative system, digging deep into the layers of bureaucracy to uncover instances of corruption. By conducting inquiries and investigations, the CVC ensures that no stone is left unturned in the quest for truth and justice. Lastly, the CVC functions as a supervisor, overseeing the vigilance administration of the various central government organizations. It's the watchful guardian, keeping a close eye on the actions of these organizations to ensure a corruption-free environment. Through regular inspections and audits, the CVC maintains a stringent check on the functioning of these bodies. These three functions together form the backbone of the Central Vigilance Commission's operations. Each role is crucial, and together they create a powerful force against corruption. The importance of these functions cannot be overstated, as they directly impact the level of corruption in our country and, by extension, the quality of life for the people of India. So, when you think about the Central Vigilance Commission, envision a robust institution tirelessly working towards a corruption-free India. Picture a mentor guiding the government, a detective unearthing corruption, and a guardian ensuring a clean administrative system. In essence, the Central Vigilance Commission is a beacon of hope in the fight against corruption in India. Corruption is a complex issue, and vigilance is a powerful tool against it. The Central Vigilance Commission's roles, advisory, investigative, and supervisory, are crucial in fostering a culture of vigilance. It is through this lens of vigilance that we can see and challenge corruption. But let's not forget, the power to curb corruption lies not just with bodies like the CVC, it rests with us too. Let's stay vigilant, stay informed, and together we can make a difference.